Previously on Dredge, I have one final request for you. As you've seen, some fish around here can develop odd deformities. Frick you, frickin' fish. You look a touch troubled. Is the fog starting to get to you? Haste, oh, otherworldly speed at a price. Now go, we have more relics to uncover. Whoa. Excuse me, don't plippy ploppy near my boat, thank you. Hello, this is Henito and welcome back to Dredge. In the last episode, we helped the lady to move to her own island, so I'm curious to see what happens with that in the future. Like, is she gonna sell us things? We also got a little hasty boost for our speedboat. Why did I say speedboat? We got a little speed boost for our boat, which should be pretty useful. Oops, I haven't played for a week and I've already forgot how everything works with dredging, but it's fine. There we go. In this episode, I want to try and do some more night fishing because that's pretty exciting. And I also want to try and gather more artifacts for Mr. Black Isle over there. I also really want an ocean rod. So I think we're going to have to do some fishing for monies. And we're going to have to do some dredging. We've also got a couple of points on the map to explore. So we've got plenty to do. Nice, so we now have more cargo spaces. We could also purchase the rod spaces, so they also hold nets. 125 seems a bit expensive, but you know what? What else am I spending my money on? We'll get that. Modified 2 guys spaces to also hold engines. We won't bother with that for now. But we've now got a basic trawl net. So I guess that means we can pick stuff up as we're going along. This simple design will passively catch basic fish when deployed. A wise investments for those that want to explore the oceans. 250? Well, that's too rich for our blood right now. So I think we're going to have to leave that one. We've got the hydraulic rod, which we also can't afford. I really want the hydraulic rod though. Damn, maybe I should have saved my money. This looks like a weird pool to fish in, so I'm hoping we find something of interest. Oh god. Oh, what the heck is that? Tasting tongues writhe wildly around sets of yellowed crooked teeth. The top row are flattened like human molars. Well, I think that's the most disgusting aberration we've picked up yet. I can't remember if the fishmonger was still interested in aberrations. I think he was. So hopefully, rocks. Hopefully we'll be able to sell that to him. We'll try and get over to this little glowing puddle before it disappears. Hello. Oh god, a shard ray. Well, doesn't that look horrible? Uh-oh. Can I not fit you anywhere? Oh no, there we go. The stone skin of this ray is moulded around a black crystal shard. The rock fragments articulate and grind together. That sounds less fish and more machine. Sell all fish. Thank you. He didn't have any comment to make about the aberrations, which is interesting. I want to know what he was doing with the aberrations. Was he nomming them? Because that certainly seemed like it might be the case. And if he is eating them, like why? Why would you do that? Okay, while it's daytime, I think we should explore some of these points of interest on the map. Oh, it's right over here. So we have to go past Blackstone Isle. Okay, we'll go over there then, and see what is at that marker, because I can't actually remember what that marker is about. Is it just another town? I know this isn't the isle we need to go to, but I kind of want to see what's over here. There's lots of interesting fish in the sea that we can't catch because we don't have the ocean rod. So I really want to make that our next goal. Oh, what is this? Just stuff to scavenge, huh? You pull up to a wreck with a familiar looking hull. It's almost identical to the ship given to you by the mayor, except this one has a huge breach in one side. You're tied up alongside the old wreck. Look in the cabin. You're in the cabin. Okay. Look in the cupboards and drawers. The cupboards have been completely and methodically emptied. All the drawers are missing. Okay. Try to find a loose floorboard. There aren't even any floorboards left. You're in the cabin, okay. Check the overhead electrical equipment. The equipment is all still here, though surely exposure to the elements has fried the internals. You angle the overhead radio down to get a closer look. A note slips off the top. You put it in your pocket to read later. Okay. So we can check out the cargo. You poke through the cargo hold. A few items remain, not yet lost to the sea. Ooh. A weak valve engine. Goes 18.9. What's mine? Oh, it's better than mine. And it's operational. Ooh. Let's put it in our storage. We'll put that in storage. And we'll put that in storage. We can sort those things out later. It's actually really cool that you can just put items in your storage. Ah. Hello. Whale. That's a big fish. Ah, that fish looks like it could swallow me whole. I don't really want to hang around here anymore. Where is this place I'm supposed to be going? Is it over here? Oh, it's over here. Okay, past the whale. That's fine. Not worried about that. When we get to port, we'll read the note. I don't really want to read it while we're out on open water. Because, yeah, it seems pretty dangerous out here. Ooh, so is that our white whale that we could perhaps try to capture at some point? I mean, I don't know how on earth you would capture a whale like that when we ourselves have such a tiny little boat. Ooh, there's a little note in a bottle over here. We can do some... Hello? What is you? Never mind, we're going to ignore the farting water and keep on to get our bottle. Thank you. Right, let's take port at this place, and then we can look around and meet some new people, hopefully. Oh, there's a weird mist up there. No, I'm not paying attention to you at all. I'm docking, thank you. Ah, okay. Before we talk to anyone, I want to read these notes that we have. So, messages. Ah, fisherman's note. Deep sky, deep, brackets forever. Basket seal broken, fog core, 5, rise, he knows. Okay, well that's not very helpful right now, but I'm sure it will make sense in the future. Artifact manifest. Vessel the SY Grand Prize owner Michael Scholt. Port Gale Cliffs. Oaken music box, purchased from the antiquarian at Little Marrow for a bargain price. Previously salvaged from an undisclosed shipwreck. Has the letter J carved on the underside, otherwise in reasonable condition. Has not been opened for fear of damaging the mechanism. Pending inspection by locksmith. Wooden mask, carved wooden tribal mask. said to bring good luck, fertility, good health, fortune, rain, and protection from evil spirits. Traded for a pair of socks and a pocket watch chain. Oh, okay. Yes, I'm glad you just traded that item away like it was just a tin of tuna. 12-piece tea set, bone china, 6 cups and 6 saucers. Acquired from an eastern dealer. Do not use. Okay. Why? Jar of earth. A jar containing earth from a meteor impact site. Allegedly. Interesting manifest. Whoever was running that ship was certainly interested in some peculiar cargo. Okay, let's talk to the Ingfell resident who seems to have something to say to us. What is it? Do you need help with anything? I've been trying to prepare a special meal for my partner, but I've been having some issues. Around here we consider aged conger eels to be a particular delicacy. You may say they're rotting, but they're delicious if prepared correctly. Normally we bury them in the ground and allow them to mature, but our dog keeps digging them up and eating them. Bad pooch. I can't raise the subject without spoiling the surprise. Can you bring me an aged conger eel? Sure, you want me to catch a conger eel and then let it expire a little? I'm sure I can do that for you. Thank you. You'll be decently compensated. Anything else? Where can I catch a conger eel? Ah yes, they can be tricky to find. I'm told they inhabit the holes and burrows within the cliffs themselves. I imagine they've been fished out around the edges, so you may have to venture into the passageways of the cliffs to find them. Oh, that sounds dangerous. Oh, and did I mention they only come out at night? Of course they do. Yes, I believe they hide during the day. Good luck. Do you know of any odd characters around these parts? Apart from yourself, I mean. Have you heard the tale of Magran? He was an old whaler from these parts. As the whales got more scarce, the crews spent longer and longer at sea trying to find them. Magran, it seems, wasn't cut out for this. He formed an unnatural attachment to a scroll he found on one of these trips. He says the scroll told him how to become immortal by eating mutated fish. People started calling him Magran the Fisherman. Okay. I thought you were going to say Magran the Mad, but okay. One day the town awoke to find all the boats, nets and lines had been slashed in the night. And old Magran was nowhere to be found, nor has he been since. Okay, so I need to find Magran, I guess. Do we want to find him? Am I going to sell my fish around here? We catch our fish ourselves here, so we don't have much need of buying any. But there's a merchant that travels around. She's usually anchored across the bay. She buys and sells almost anything, and she does repairs too. Oh, okay, thank you for the info, very useful. Who is this retired whaler? What is it? Are there any shipwrecks around here? The real wreck around here is the settlement at Gale Cliffs. My brother ditched us and moved on over to those cliffs years ago. I suspect he's regretting his decision now. The devil. Okay. Your brother moved away and you're mad? Why? Have you heard any strange things? Some time ago, just after the last whale was brought in, there was a sudden exodus from Gale Cliffs. Dozens of ships sailed past, packed up and hurrying away north as fast as they could. They were waving and shouting something at us from their boats, but we couldn't make it out. Never did see or hear of them since. You would have thought if that happened to you, you might ask more questions about why people were, like, running away. What can you tell me about Ingfell? Ingfell used to be a whaling town, emphasis on the used to be. We would go out, bring in a carcass, and then the rest of the town would get to work. But the whales got scarce some 20 years ago. And now look at us, barely scraping by for a new candle. Okay, well, you don't have much to say to me, I suppose. Not much of interest anyway. Okay, so the person who buys fishes is over there. We currently have no fish to sell, so we'll do some fishing. I wonder if we'll find some new breeds. Oh, oceanic perch. That's a tiny little fish. Oh, this looks like another new fish. Interestingly, stonefish. Oh, okay. Looks like a friendly little creature. Interestingly, all the fish around here, the fishing game is different. Oh, we got an aberration already? Gelatinous stonefish, flesh and scales intent on shuffling away from a creature struggling to maintain its mortal form. What are these ocean farts we keep coming across? I mean, I don't want to touch them because I feel like they would be extremely dangerous. Wait, can I port here, please? Ahoy there! You're a new face, a fisherman, I take it. Well, we should get along like a house on fire. I'm a traveller and a merchant, all rolled into one. If you have any fish to sell, I'll take 'em on board and sell 'em at the next town I come across. Likewise, I haul a small amount of equipment between places. You're welcome to peruse the stock and see if there's anything that takes your fancy. Come and see me when you're ready to trade. I'm ready to trade right now. Oh, she wants to talk to us, but let me sell my fish first. On this side of the pontoon, I'll buy any fish you want to sell. I'll also keep a stock of crab pots here for sale. Let's sell all our fish, I guess. Even our aberration. There we go. No comment on the aberration. No? Okay. It's funny how these people just accept strangeness as just part of their life, I guess. Volcanic and shallow, mangrove and coastal. I don't know which we would need next. Let's look at engines. Ooh, 26. That seems pretty good. We bought this, which is 36. I'm going to put one in volcanic, just because I think volcanic sounds really interesting. I don't know whether that's the right call or not. I don't think we're damaged, so let's talk. Hey again, come by for a chat? Yes, I have. Do you need help with anything? Assistance from an angler? Absolutely. I've been trying to collect records of where each species of fish is located. I figured out most of them on my travels so far, but there are a few I haven't been able to track down. Reckon you could share your info with me? Yeah, I can help with that. Great! The fish I have left to track down are oarfish, gulper eel, Goliath tigerfish, and coelacanth. I'm pretty sure that's how you say that. I just think of that as the fish that's worth tons of money in Animal Crossing. I know a little about each species already, so maybe I can point you in the right direction. Tell me about the coelacanth. Actually, I have no idea where the coelacanth might be. Oh, thank you. But they have a primordial feel to them, don't you think? What about the other fish? Okay, Goliath tigerfish. These guys are legitimately scary. They hunt in murky, swampy waters, using the shade of trees as cover. Gulper eels. I know that gulper eels live at the deepest depths imaginable. You'll have to get some specialist gear to catch one of those. Okay, so what you're telling me is all these fish you want me to find are, you know, more advanced into the game than where I am. Apart from the oarfish, which I bet is going to be nearby. Given that the oarfish has a long and fragile body, I suspect they'll live in reasonably deep but calm water. Maybe the shelter of Gale Cliffs would suit them. Yes, I knew you were going to say that. Okay, thank you for that. Not very useful about those rare fish you wanted me to find. Oh no. She just wants to repeat the information. We don't need that. What do you know about Gale Cliffs? Well, there's Ingfell across the bay, which is a dreary little whaling town. The folks there are always in need of something, which keeps me in business. The residents are always talking about the cliffs. Most seem afraid. Frankly, I'm not sure why they stay. Occasionally I hear a deep rumbling from within the rocks. I don't hang around here for long. Is there anything else? Okay. Are you always out on the water? Yes, always. I like to keep moving along. The merchanting is secondary to the travelling, really. I'm more of a merchanting traveller. I get to see a lot of places, which is nice. I also get to meet a lot of people, which is only sometimes nice. Oh, okay. Met some horrible people, have you? Have you met the mayor, by any chance? Do you ever see strange things out at sea? Strange things? Plenty, but I try not to dwell on them. You could go crazy, you know. Yeah, I've gone crazy a few times, like you. But hey, if you're seeing strange things, maybe you're not seeing them the right way. Maybe they're not so strange after all. Or perhaps they are, and they're incredibly dangerous. Better not risk it. That's a very mixed sentiment you gave me there. Okay, so is that all she has to say to us, I suppose? Oh well, so we've got another quest. We've sold our fish. And it's night time now. Ooh, almost banged our little boat. And what is this? What is this strange light? I know we're supposed to be finding burnout lights actually. Oh, our light was already on. My bad. We're supposed to be finding a light, like a light that rises in the west. Someone wanted us to find that, or they told us not to find it. I can't remember. Blackmouth salmon. Great. We love a bit of salmon. Oh, decaying blackmouth. Oh, another aberration. A shimmering blackness permeates the flesh of this relentless fish. Muscles atrophied and decaying, but still it swims on. What a horrible life to lead. I really feel sorry for the fish around these parts. Like, why did they get such a bad end of the stick? Hello? I hear gloopy noises for some reason. An old man emerges from one of the nearby broken buildings and hobbles towards you. Greetings. Don't get many visitors around here. What is it you need? Oh, this place doesn't seem safe. Why do you live here? I've been stubbornly holding out here for quite some time. Truth be told, I've been reconsidering my position lately. Oh, you want to move? You want to sit in my cargo with my fish? I've been happy here for so long. My wife and I had such a beautiful life. Until the collapse. Now I'm alone, cut off by land and sea, left only with these trembling rocks on all sides. I could help you move to Ingfell. It's not that simple. My brother would never... You see, I used to live in Ingfell with my brother. He was a whaler back in the day. Oh, you're the brother? Things were bad. We fought a lot, mostly about how parents' inheritance should be divided. We were in the prime foolishness of our youth. When my wife and I decided to move out here, I took the family crest. I stole it from him. Now, after all this time, I can't return without it. Where is it? That's where the problem lies. After the collapse, that creature, it dragged debris from the houses down into its wretched burrows. The crest went down with it. It's a lost cause, I know, but if you were to find it, it's a large whalebone crest. It would mean the world to me. I'll look for it, I guess. Sounds like it's deep sea fishing, though. Thank you, but please be careful. Don't you worry, I am always careful. What am I supposed to be doing? Don't worry, I remember. Do you know how I could clear the debris around here? You would probably need some explosives to shift those rocks. My brother at Ingfell used to make explosives. For the whaling operation, you see, nasty stuff. But with the whales all gone, I can't imagine he's still in business. Ooh, so your brother might have explosives, you mean? Do you know of any shipwrecks? Someone that used to live here kept their ship moored at the base of the cliff until it was struck by some falling rocks and sunk to the bottom. They were devastated at the loss. We all were. It was a beautiful boat, decorated with all manner of memorabilia from their travels. At low tide, I can still see what's left of its masthead poking through the waters. Or waves. What's happening to these cliffs? They're being consumed from the core by that hateful serpent. Have you seen it? Nobody believed me, not until it started devouring our foundations, opening up chasms beneath our homes. It was nightmarish, waking in the night to the sound of a creature slithering somewhere underneath. It seems to have turned its attention elsewhere, but not before it took everything from me. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, my friend. Tell me more about the creature that lives in the cliffs. It's been burrowing tunnels through the base of the cliffs. You can see the gigantic holes it leaves just below the surface. As it forces its way out, it often causes rock falls. So if you plan on going in there, keep an ear out. Should it catch sight of you, well, you should be able to outrun it. It's quite slow, provided you can navigate the passageways. Oh. Okay, so there's a big unhelpful fish somewhere. We'll actually rest for now. It's always a good idea to rest regularly when you're hunting down scary fish. Okay, so that's the wreck he was talking about. And it looks like we can't get to it until we get explosives from his brother. And I'm betting that his brother won't want to give us explosives until we've returned the family crest. That's just what I'm betting. Ooh, we've got $805 now, which means we could actually afford to buy some upgrades when we go back. Ooh, I wonder if she sells any. Excuse me, I'm coming back. I know you thought you got rid of me, but I'm back. Shipyard. Most of this gear is super heavy, so I don't offload it at every pontoon, but come aboard and see what equipment I've got for sale. We could get the oceanic thingy. We could get the bigger engine as well. Oh, is it an either or situation? It kind of is. Oh. Faster speed or catching more fish? Seems like if we want to buy the oceanic hydraulic rod, we would have to give up our other rod for a bit. Unless we could put it here, which we can. Oh, I forgot that could hold a rod as well. Okay, but that means we've got a lot less space for holding fish, which is fine. You know, it's not about quantity, it's about quality. Okay, these must be oceanic fish, right? Yes? Coastal. Oh, we need our light on. There we go. It seems like such a tiny light in this fog. So I guess one of the other things we should think about upgrading is actually our light. So we can have a much better light source while we're out in the ocean. Okay, so how much do the lights cost, huh? Cracked bulb. Lumens plus 500. Okay. Plus 750. They're quite expensive though. Halogen spotlight. Basic but a solidly built bright light. It's a long range, makes it ideal for spotting hazards at night. Gimme. That's what we need. I know we're losing a lot of space for fish, but it's fine. Oh, look at that. We can see so good now. There's no way I could ever bump into Nemesis ever again. That's what I think anyway. What the heck is over here? Excuse me? Is this just my insanity? Maybe I shouldn't go towards those things when I see them. It seems to be, yeah, you stay over there. I'm gonna go over here and, do some fishing. We look like we might be... No. Ow! Your ship is dashed to pieces. You sit beneath the surface and join the uncountable souls lost in the depths. Excuse me? I better not have lost my stuff. I think I actually survived the shark attack and then managed to dash my holes on the rocks, which is kind of painful, but there you go. It just is what it is. Oh, we have so much less space for fish now. Oh, I've got a surprise for you. A gift from my most loyal customer. Here, I want you to have this. A book. Ooh, she takes a book from a nearby shelf and hands it to you. Looking through it, you see page corners turned in and handwritten notes in the margin. Oh, thank you. I would like to be more charming, so we'll start reading that now. I guess that means we'll get better prices when we sell fish. At least that's what I would assume. Now I want to try and find at least one oceanic pool before we finish this episode, so that's what I'm going to try and locate. There was one around here, but it seems to have disappeared. Oh, you're oceanic. Yes, you are. These look like sharks. Well, come to me, sharkies. Okay. Uh-oh. Bronze whaler. Oh, you're a big fishy, aren't you? Yeah, let's see. Where can we... Oh man, fitting many of these fish in my hull is going to be a bit of a pig. They're a really awkward shape. In fact, I don't think we're going to be able to fit any more in. But there you go. We fished our first ocean fish. And over here, it looks like there's one of the wrecks they were talking about. So we're absolutely going to just speed on over and have a little looky. But we're not going to blow up our hull again. Hello? Oh, hi, wreck. Ooh. No! Oh my good grief. Well... Okay, well, not sure what we're supposed to do about that. We don't exactly have weapons to use. Okay, I think we're gonna just leave that well enough alone. I mean, that was during the day. That wasn't even at night that thing came out and attacked us. So that's very disturbing. A rotting chest peeks out from the skeleton of a wrecked ship. Look inside. Ooh, silver trinket, bag of doubloons, and some wood. Okay. We've got a whole breach, unfortunately, due to the big monster attacking us. We can't pick that up, so that's fine. Okay, well, I wasn't expecting a big crabby monster to be masquerading as a shipwreck, but you know what? I should have expected it. I honestly don't know why I did. Yeah, I'm gonna make my way back to port, but thank you so much for watching. And we'll definitely be playing this again very, very soon. Yeah. Hopefully we won't get crushed by rocks or giant pincered creatures.